2 years after Tzu Chi volunteers helped flood survivors in Jilin Province, the volunteers revisited residents. Tzu Chi volunteers work with the church to deliver aid supplies to impoverished residents in Chile. Welcome to Dai Headlines. I'm Siri Su. Thank you for joining us. In China, in 2017, Jilin Province was devastated by floods. Back then, city volunteers from different parts of China reached out to the affected residents. They distributed aid supplies and helped the residents clean up their houses. To reciprocate Tzu Chi's assistance, many residents joined the ranks of volunteers. Recently, Changchun volunteers have visited Yongji again.
因为就是那次水灾哈，让我找到了上人，完了也找到慈济大家庭了，真的完我就坚定我的信心了，我就走慈济的路，不再退了。
After 2 years, the volunteers clad in blue and white uniforms have come to Yongji County again. The residents still have vivid memories of the flood.
90% of the first floor was flooded. Only 4 points that were high were not flooded.
In the summer of 2017, Jilin Province was flooded due to heavy rains. Yongji County was the most hard hit. In the aftermath of the flood, city volunteers carry out emergency disaster relief work. During the 2 years after the flood, city volunteers still care for Yongji. They have planted seeds of love in the minds of local volunteers. One of them is Zhao Yingshu.
You have become a volunteer. Now that we have come back to visit you, we feel even closer like a family. Whenever Tzu Chi hosts aid distribution or needs to upload daily supplies, I actively participate in them. I feel extremely happy being able to do something for my hometown.
Although Changchun volunteers cannot come visit often, they're still able to benefit the residents by sharing Jingsi aphorisms with them.
Sometimes, when I feel frustrated, reading Jingsi aphorisms is helpful for me. Sometimes, I have some thoughts or feel worried and anxious. I will feel better after reading Jingsi aphorisms.
While Tzu Chi volunteers have come to Yongji because of natural disasters, they will continue to provide love and care to the local residents. To celebrate the 12th anniversary of Dai TV Indonesia, a Chinese disabled performing art troupe has been performing in 3 Indonesian cities. At their first stop, Jakarta, the 3 performances have attracted more than 3,000 audiences. On July 17, 30 performers from Chinese Disabled Performing Art Troupe have arrived in Jakarta. Before their performances, they attended a gathering at Dai TV Indonesia. Through sign language and Indonesian translation, they interacted with the audience. In the special program aired on Dai TV Indonesia, the performance My Dream was broadcast live. The audience also learns about how the performers went through training. The troupe members who are in charge of all the work that goes into the performance are also independent.
I'm very touched. Whenever I watch them perform, I will cry. I'm amazed by their performance.
The 1,000 Hands Bodhisattva was great, and I could not hold back my tears. How can people who are hearing and speech impaired present the beautiful 1,000 Hands dance?
This is a way for our friends and families to understand the physical challenged people. We should also give them the equal opportunities and space in society. In fact, art performances can also inspire people. This was an eye-opener.
Over the course of 2 days, 3,000 people watched the 3 performances. They've witnessed how the physically challenged people can rise above life's challenges and inspire the audience. In China, disabled people's performing art troupe's first performance in Jakarta, many children came with their parents. They're students from Tzu Chi Elementary School. Upon learning that a performing art troupe was coming to Indonesia to perform, some children used their own money to buy the tickets. The performance My Dream has attracted many parents and children to watch. Amanda City Elementary School student Felicia has come with her father. She's very excited as she has been looking forward to watching this performance. After her teacher said that a Chinese disabled performing art troupe will be performing in Indonesia, Felicia has been saving money to buy the tickets.
Karena aku suka dari kecil.
I love watching them since I was little. I like the soft hands dance. I bought the tickets with my red envelope money.
Despite her young age, Felicia already wants to give back to society. She hopes to support the physically challenged people to showcase their artistic talents.
Ini beda. Soalnya ini yang main itu adalah orang-orang yang disabilitas.
She said, "Dad, this performance is different, as the performers are physically challenged." I was really surprised. Really? They can dance? I then told her she had to buy the tickets with her own money. Then she asked her friends about ways to purchase the tickets. I am really happy, as she has been inspired by other people's art performance.
Tentu kita akan senang banget. Soalnya kan berarti dia bisa melihat kekurangan orang itu menjadi sebuah motivasi.
I'm very happy as I can watch Spirit of Pickup and Thousand Hands Bodhisattva. I also hope to watch other performances. I think this can inspire other physically challenged friends, especially people who are hearing and speech impaired.
After watching the performances, Felicia told her father in the future she will study even harder so she can also contribute to the society. In Malaysia, there's a Malacca Tzu Chi volunteer who has been doing recycling for more than 10 years. Even though she has to work while caring for her family, she persevered with recycling. On her way to and from work, Chen Yu Chen collects recyclables while walking, seizing every minute to protect the environment.
Back then, I could not let go of my ego. By the second day, the item was still there. Therefore, I changed my mindset and thought I should bend down to pick it up. After that, I bring 2 recycling bags to work, and along the way, I collect recyclables.
After letting go of her ego, Chen has been doing recycling for more than 10 years. Her perseverance has touched her husband.
This organization is quite good. I agree with their principles. There are a lot of recyclables. If everyone is willing to do recycling, it would be very good.
It takes a lot of physical strength to move the recyclables from the 4th floor to the 1st floor. Chen has been doing it without complaint. Her efforts has touched the 32 families who live here.
如果环保的比较干净哦，全部哈。如果人家每一样都丢，是浪费，是吧？可以环保的就环保咯。
大包小包都是一样，这样拿回来。我们也是要丢垃圾，反正压扁给他。他们两个嘛很好的啦，最有功劳是他啦。
It is still usable as it is not broken. When I sort the recyclables, I feel that it is a waste to throw these items away. In fact, we can give these to some impoverished people.
Doing recycling is a part of Chen's life. She hopes that her efforts can inspire more people to reduce their garbage and protect the environment. Also in Malaysia, a Tzu Chi scholarship recipient Misha is the eldest daughter in the family, and she's the only normal child, as her siblings are both physically challenged. Therefore, she vowed to become a doctor to serve the poor. With the help of Tzu Chi New Shoot scholarship program, she can pursue her dream.
Our oldest daughter walks normally, but we have discovered that our younger son started to be difficult to walk at the age of 2. My husband has the same deformity. My son inherited it from his father. I'm sad and worried for his future.
My ambition is to become a bone specialist, to be a doctor. I want to treat them who having the bone specialist. The operation and that is very expensive, so I just want to give them free. My name is Misha Darmi. My age is 13. I stay with my mother, father, one little sister and one brother. I cannot go to school sometimes. I cannot pay the bus fees and sometimes I cannot get the luncheon money.
She has to rely on her own as I couldn't afford her tuition.
When I'm in standard 2, my English teacher, Miss Amuta, asked me to apply and I applied this beasiswa.
Since 2014, Misha has been receiving aid from the Tzu Chi New Shoots Scholarship Program. When she reached 5th grade, we have provided her with long-term care through the program. Now she's in 7th grade, and she is very well behaved and sensible. She's a considerate child.
Misha has been very capable since young. She is my trusty helper. She cares a lot for me. When I fell ill, she helped with the laundry and housekeeping. She kept everything in order, although she was only 5 then.
I am elder one, so I must take care of everything. Once a month, sir and miss will come. Then they will teach me the homeworks and guide me the mathematics because I'm low in mathematics.
We work in the education field as school principal or teacher. My wife is also a teacher. Our profession is to check the notes and the homework. Checking her homework, exam papers, and results are our expertise. Receiving proper education is the only way to pursue a better future.
Some of the neighbors cannot pay the tuition fees, so I give them free. I just teach them. I teach 4 students and all of them are primary school students. This donation must help all the poor. I must be very good girl and study very hard. My family must be very good and everybody must live with healthy.
In Chile, it's currently winter, and for those who are poor, winters are always worse than the summers. So the volunteers, through the request of the local church, are helping the community with some aid items for the winter. The week before the winter aid distribution in Chile, city volunteers called upon 3 small trucks to help purchase all the necessities at the market. 9 volunteers came to help to move the items on and off the truck. It is winter in the southern hemisphere, and the people who live in the slums of Huechuraba are having a difficult time. So the volunteers are here on behalf of the church's request.
Tzu Chi Foundation is full of love to help this community. Although this isn't able to solve all your problems, but we want people to know that we are here for you.
The slums is not a safe place to live, while the drug problem runs rampant. It is usually where people avoid going. However, city volunteers in Chile harbor good wishes and are glad for the opportunity to be of assistance. They prepare rice, flour, sauces, cooking oil, and more than 10 items of supplies for each recipient.
We're from Venezuela, and we are very thankful for the items received today.
Although I'm not from this community, I was still able to receive supplies. Thank you so much for this.
This large pack of 8 items is very heavy and needs 2 people to lift it home. With Tzu Chi's love, forgotten corners of the world are lifted out of darkness and into the light. A kindergarten in San Diego province of Chile is an educational resource established by the government for the impoverished families. This year in March, Tzu Chi gave out backpacks and school supplies and saw that the playground has no covering. To solve this problem, volunteers use their professional skills to help build the children a playground rooftop.
Estamos acá ayudando a construir un techo para un jardín infantil. Bueno, estamos recién haciendo los hoyos terminando de hacer los hoyos, ahí se colocan los pilares.
Y les vengo a cooperar a estos muchachos que están tratando de hacer hoyitos aquí para plantar.
In the first week, they completed 6 steel poles for support. When the cement has hardened, in the second week, they welded and painted the steel frames. There are less than 10 people working on this project, and they volunteer during the weekend. The third time they meet, they were able to install insulation boards. And also the black tarp was added to prevent leakage when it rains. This is construction worker Carlos's first time volunteering with Tzu Chi.
Porque mi yerno me trajo a ayudarle. Estamos terminando.
We are nearly complete with the roof, and today one more person has joined us. My father-in-law Carlos has put in the zinc sheets.
Colocando el techo allá abajo.
We estimate we can finish this project by next week.
On the fourth and fifth time, they finished installing the zinc roof sheets, and upon installing and testing the drainage pipes, the job is done.
Primero que nada, quiero darle las gracias a la Fundación por el acto de amor, porque fue el servicio es un amor. Así que muchas gracias por el cobertizo que hicieron a nuestros niños. Como uno de los niños que habló de la fundación dijo que lo iba a guardar del sol en verano, pero también de la lluvia en invierno, es así. Porque en invierno no podían sacar a los niños a jugar.
Tzu Chi U.S. headquarters hosts free clinics at a high school in San Bernardino, California every 3 months, as well as a monthly food distribution. Recently, there's also a parent who brought her children to volunteer together.
I'm quite impressed because the quality of the food, the produce, it's even superior to some of the stores.
La comida que dan es muy saludable, más que todo.
Many low-income farm workers in San Bernardino County came to receive free clinic services and fresh fruits and vegetables. Idalia connected to Tzu Chi when she came to the clinic 5 years ago.
¿Y qué clases de servicios recibiste de la feria de salud?
Agarré lentes. Y la otra vez que vine,
once I received new glasses, and another time I had my teeth cleaned. Later on, I came to receive food. I try to come every time, and it's been about 20 months. So these services have helped my family greatly.
Exactamente.
¿Y cómo te parece el programa?
Es de mucha ayuda para mi familia.
Richard lives with his parents and he has mobility issues. Every time he puts the food in a basket, he feels healed in his heart.
I look forward to this every month because I know it's something you guys do, not just for the food, but food for our minds.
A volunteer, Yu Shuming, brought her 2 children to volunteer in hopes that they can experience the joy of helping others.
This is my eldest child right next to me. I thought she would be exhausted because she has been standing for hours. But when I asked her about her feelings, she told me she's very happy to serve others. My youngest child is 8 years old, and she also told me she's very happy today.
With a grateful heart and respectful attitudes, the selfless love will continue to spread in Indian Spring High School every month.
In our next report, we'll meet some students from the University of Science and Technology who have been serving the indigenous children in Taidong. For twice every month, the students travel to Taidong to teach the indigenous children a Li Dao tribe. Let's join them there.
我们有买票11张，上来。其实，在原住民的部落，很多。
Many people in the indigenous tribes need help. Despite the long distances, I think it is worth the efforts. When we first came here, they simply ignored us. However, now when we say hello to them, they will respond by nodding or saying hello.
您好，小朋友要来吗？哦，吓我一跳！吓我一跳！不要抱，不要动。来家里。去学校啊。耶！你抱在后面，他自己跑过去。这个部落的教室最大的宗旨就是不打不骂。我觉得教课程是其次，重点是陪伴他们。
The most important purpose of the tribal class is not teaching the curriculum, but accompanying them. At home, they simply play with their cell phones or play computer games, since their parents are not home. Sometimes they don't have anything to eat for lunch. We really feel for them seeing their situation. We'd rather accompany them so they can have another choice in life.
所以你现在收这个东西是要给居民他们一些卫教的东西。然后我们也会去量血压，然后注意他们的身体之类的。
阿姨，我来了。那脚我看看，这个洗抱抱啊。就出脓了。就出脓哦。那我待会要帮你洗一洗呢，因为它什么东西都没有，所以。
Since she does not have anything, I need to first apply the ointment on her wound.
阿姨，198/105太高了，你有吃高血压的药吗？还有高血压的药吗？没有了，
只有比较低，你还是有一点高，138/91。
3天没有喝。
3天。喝3天了吧？
没有3天没有喝。
好了，不要叫什么名字，不要只喝酒。
上个礼拜我也上来，那我就一直问我自己，我干嘛？
I was here last week. I kept asking myself, why did I come up the mountains? Last week, I also made a round trip in one day. I drove for 300 kilometers. If you ask me why I came here, I don't know. However, I feel that I have started to shoulder responsibilities. Doesn't Dharma Master Jingyan want the children to have a sense of responsibilities? It's not that the teacher or the school makes you do things, nor are your parents restricting you. However, the students can see it as their own responsibilities.
好，那我们打勾勾。
380 on-stage volunteers have participated in the musical adaptation of Tzu Chi profound gratitude towards parents in Jiayi. We'll leave you with these images. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.